Luna's dead. Gonna go up on Punisher here. Damage, even if you're not hitting headshots. If you have Jeff is dead after this cloak. Cloak is dead for Iron Man. Iron Man's dead. After Banner. What's up, guys? It's been a while. This is Nivora, or previously known as Hero XP or Rose. And I am here returning to Marvel Rivals content for you guys. I'm going to be having a lot of videos covering Season 4, and my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers to become a Marvel Rivals partner so I can cover more content for you guys. Today is a ranked gameplay on Phoenix. Hope you guys can learn some things. I got a guide coming out soon, but I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you like and subscribe so I can help reach my goal of 10K by the end of the year to become a Marvel Rivals partner. Now, a few things that I'm going to cover in my Phoenix guide video whenever I put that out is there's a few things that I've learned for the course of playing the character that I feel like a lot of people might not be aware of. The first thing is that her right click, the thing that throws like the explosions, is actually a hit scan. I know that might be news to some of you, or like most people might already know that already, but I actually found that out relatively I wouldn't say recently, but I didn't start like utilizing that until recently. A lot of things too I want to keep in mind with you guys. You're going to see me do a lot in this gameplay is if I get close up onto somebody, I'm going to spam Jean's melee, and that's because her melee can be spammed out really fast, and it applies marks of her Phoenix Force cooldown thing. And if you spam your click really fast, you'll start meleeing really fast, and it can actually add up pretty quickly. So you can do a lot of close range damage with Jean if you utilize that strategy. Right now, it looks like we're getting a little bit stalled out right here. I'm not exactly happy with the healers we have going on right now, but I'm going to do my best to kind of stick by my tank. A common misconception people have about Jean is staying near like mid-range and doing mid-range poke damage. She has a lot more fall off than Hela, so you don't really want to play her like that. You want to kind of stay by your tank, and my tank just died there, so I'm gonna retreat a little bit. But you want to kind of stay by your tank and kind of jump on people when you see opportunities to do so. This magic is in our backline. She is dead though. I'm gonna try and push up, maybe try and get a pick on one of these healers here. Yep, got the rocket. Missed my right click there. Gonna try and kill his cloak because that's a big kill. Gonna try and get Punisher too. He's dead. And they pulled out Phoenix to try and diff me. I'm gonna try and push this Phoenix out if possible. She backed up and got away. That's okay. Want to kind of do consistent damage to Strange here. Phoenix can die, but doesn't. You kind of want to hover above 40% accuracy with Phoenix. Anything below that, you can kind of assume that you are performing a little bit below average that game. But if you stay around that range, for the most part, you can consider that a good performance in terms of accuracy. And I died right when I could have popped my ultimate to counter that rocket ult. If you guys want to see more gameplay content, please like leave a like on this video because that really helps me know that like you guys really are enjoying gameplay. And you want more just straight up raw commentary gameplay over some ranked games because I don't really watch that type of content myself. I'm more of like tier list, guides, kind of topic videos. But I know a lot of people do enjoy gameplay videos. So if you guys do like this type of video, please let me know so I can keep uploading it for you. Picks on the other DPS to kind of open up some space for my team. I got Punisher while he was ulting. That's 2 picks for my team. I'm going to try and go after this rocket here. I think I have a magic on me, though. I got that rocket. I'm going to pop my ult here. That was a bad ult. I whiffed that. I was trying to hit that magic with it, but I ended up missing. Not doing too bad this game, though. Good damage, really good accuracy. My crit rate could be a little higher, but we're playing pretty good right now. Want to try and whittle down this Strange. kind of help my tank get some space here. Like I said, you kind of just want to play like you're a sidekick to your tank and just throw in damage because, like I said, that melee thing with Jean is really useful. And once I figured that out, I started doing a lot more damage and winning a lot more of my games. It sounds simple, but you really want to think of her as she has the ability to get some melee damage in there and do pretty effective damage once her stacks start adding up. I'm going to back up a little bit here. Trying to stay alive and just keep myself not dead, so my team can get some space. That Strange can die. He's dead. Gonna try and get Magic out here. She has died. Gonna try and get Luna. Luna's dead. Gonna go up on Punisher here. You saw me do a shoot punch there. Like shoot, punch. And that does a really fast burst of damage, even if you're not hitting headshots. If you ever find yourself in close range on somebody, doing that combo can really, really melt them down quickly. And get that Thor. He can die here, maybe? No, he got back to his healers. That dodge has iframe, so I was able to dodge that that ult from Strange there and get some really good damage in onto Thor. One thing you guys want to make sure you do is when you're ulting, make sure you have stacks of your explosion spark thing on people, because when you ult, it applies those stacks, and if you already have stacks applied to people, you catch my drift. So you'll get a lot more kills that way. We got 1 minute here to score this. Trying to wait for my tank to come off spawn here, but we kind of need to get some picks in this situation. So I'm gonna try and at least get somebody weak to get picked off. If I get Thor here, that'd be kind of huge if their tank dies early in this fight. Missed my right click there. I almost have an ult, so I want to start building up charges on people here, so I can execute a good ult in a second. I died right before I could pop it, which is not good. I need to really stay alive though, so trying to get Hulk out here because that would be a huge for our team in this last fight. I'm trying to touch point. I couldn't get there in time. That's very winnable though. All right, here we go. Starting the next round off. Again, want to kind of hang by my tank and just keep getting consistent damage in here. They have an Iron Man, so that's gonna net well for me if I can stay in my effective range and kind of take care of him. Gonna try and get some high ground here. I actually need to stay alive, so I'm gonna back up, and I end up getting taken out, but I got res, so that is fine. We ended up dying off rip here, which is not optimal. Gonna back up and wait for the rest of my team. This point is still winnable for sure, but just gotta regroup here. Trying to get this Jeff out of here. Jeff is dead. Mag. Hulk is trying to get into the back line, but luckily we have a good amount of pressure to keep him from doing that. Gonna try and get Iron Man. Iron Man's dead. And also ulting, taking out that Punisher turret and getting Hulk really low. Unfortunately, he got out somehow, which I don't know how that happened, to be honest with you. I'm gonna try and get this Jeff because Cloak is right next to him, but they're probably just gonna, yeah, they're gonna run back to their healers. I'm not gonna chase that. Ooh, Jeff could die there. So could Cloak. They're both really weak. I'm just trying to keep pressure on them. Pressure on that Mag. Mag is dead. Make sure I get out of range of that Jeff. He didn't get anything. Oh my god. I really need heals here. My healers got me though. Try and set up. Get this Punisher. Punisher's dead. Jeff is dead. I'm gonna go after this Cloak. Cloak is dead. Go after Iron Man. Iron Man's dead. Go after Banner. Banner's out. Trying to get this Jeff. She's being a little pesky, stupid shark. We're looking good though. We've regained pretty well. Unless it's all. Oh no. Oh no. 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 I got out, but Thor actually went huge, getting a 2-piece for us here. I think I wasted that. I thought I saw their healers in that doorway, but oh well, that's fine. Trying to get this Magneto out of here. Just gonna try and hold this doorway with my mag. I tried to get that Iron Man. I'm not gonna OE for him though. Trying to hold this with my Thor. Try and deal with Cap here. Cap is dead. Got him out of my back line. I think Iron Man's gonna try and set. Yep. Can't really do much to him right now because he's in the cloak ult. I need heals. If my healers can get to me, no, they can't. All good. Oh my god, listen. I got rest. Jeff is okay. They went hella. Wow, that cap was on my cheeks, bro. Spidey's dead. I have ult here too, which is good. Trying to get this Strange. Got him. And that is game. My Widow ended up getting MVP there, ended up going 38-9 this game with 2 of the damage medals and 20 final hits with 21k damage and 48% accuracy. I think that's a pretty good game for you guys. If you want to see more gameplay content like this, please let me know and I will upload more just straight commentaries like this. I'm going to have a guide coming out for Gene soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really glad to be back doing Rivals content. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.